All right, Shalom.
Wow.
First, want to give all this glorious praises due to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors, apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace to Akim that's doing this work on the four corners of the earth. We going to do a video, and this was just pretty much judgment of what happened here. As you see in the article,
Armed woman fatally shot by Detroit police after assaulting family during a mental crisis, and you can read this and look. She wasn't in her right mind when this went down. You know, if she was probably a white person, they probably would have took her in still.
Yup.
You know, but it's plenty of times. It's plenty of times where the white man was shooting at him at the police, and they still took him in.
Yeah.
But we living under the curses.
Yeah.
According to Detroit Police Chief James White, officer responded to a call about a woman who had assaulted her son and was in her underwear and was in the middle of a mental health crisis in the area of Pilgrim Street and Myers around 6:20 p.m. According to White, the woman was schizophrenic. White said the caller, who believed was the woman's mother, was assaulted with knives and was bleeding from the head. And the caller said previous had a stroke and was worried that it would be aggravated by the injuries, and was worried about having harmed her daughter. And she was very worried and was going to have to shoot the assailant she described as her own child, said White. When the officers arrived, White said police knocked on the door. At some point, the caller told the police she was concerned the assailant was going to hurt her children, and one child was struck in the head, bleeding, White said. And the police, including the crisis intervention trained officer, surrounded the house for about 45 minutes. She opened the door and said she was not coming out, and they seen a gun behind her, and she closed the door again. And White said she called in a barricade gunman situation and opened the door again. And officers at that point ended up inside the home, and they struggled and shots was fired, said White. And they popped her 4 times. They ain't overkill her, but you know, dead is dead. You know, and he said while investigating who fired the shots and how many shots was fired, and if the woman shot the officers. Certainly a troubled case, tragic ending. White said. White reiterated that the information was preliminary and could change. He said he was providing information now to be transparent and kind of but you know, this one didn't need to had to happen. She was with her
precept,
her husband, the father of their children. He could have popped her and she would have calmed the fuck down. It's well-known fact that when a man have sex with a woman, that sperm that be released in her, it calms her down. You know.
And you don't know how many men she been with all, you know.
She probably got a whole lot of souls in there. You know.
And that was wicked. You know.
And matter of fact,
you ain't gonna let me go first, bro?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, brother. What you got?
Okay, book of Micah, chapter 2, verses 9 and 10. Are you there?
Oh, not yet.
Okay.
I'm there now.
Okay. The woman of my people have ye cast out from their places, their pleasant houses, for from their children have ye taken away my glory forever. You can read this one.
Arise and depart, for it is not your rest because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a short destruction.
And and that's the problem with it, mainly Jake period, man, because like they think this is it. I'm like, no, this is our captivity. This is Esau Edom's kingdom.
Hey, she in the right mind now. She in her right mind now in the spirit world. Hey, she would have calmed the fuck down and chilled the fuck out. Hey, if it was a man there or a boyfriend or something like that, hey, he could have calmed her down by having sex with her. You know? Hey, if she had a man around her, over her, she would have never been in that predicament altogether. You know, because
Yeah, it's your turn. You can go with the scripture.
matter of fact, where is it? This is Jeremiah 31 and 22, and this is the main reason why Esau made it like this. Where a man can't be in this house with his children, with his woman, female, what's the name of shit? Feminist movement. Where a man is not around and controlling his woman. A man is supposed to keep her in check.
Right.
You know, her man. You know, but that didn't happen. She wasn't under a man. She's this is the place where women are in control of the household. You know, they call themselves the head of the household to get that extra money from Esau, you know, during tax time. And Jeremiah 31 and 22, how long thou go about, O backsliding daughter, for Yahweh have created a new thing in the earth, a woman shall compass a man. And this thing right here, is fulfillment of prophecy where woman be the head of the household. A man ain't in the house no more.
That's right.
You know, the main thing about this, these devils, they want to keep the black family unit not strong. They want to keep it weak. You know, having the weaker vessel, you know, over the kids, where they could easily get to the kids. You know, matter of fact, let me grab that. You know, weaker vessel. Because a vessel. This is Peter 3 and Peter's 3 and 5. For the manner of the old time, the holy women also who trust in Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, adorn themselves, be in subjection unto their husband. Even Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughters ye are. Long as ye do well and are not afraid with any amazement, likewise ye husband, dwell with them according to knowledge and according to the honor unto the wife, as unto the weaker vessel, you women, as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. So, that right there tell you that woman supposed to be up under a man.
That's right.
But she's not up under a man. Hey, she's living in her mama house. Hey, she was up under a man, she wouldn't be living up under her mama.
God.
You know? Hey, I'm just calling it what it is. You know, her mama wouldn't be up in that house with her. Her mama would be over there wherever she's staying at. You know, they wouldn't be in the same property. You know, a woman supposed to be attached to the man.
That's right.
And a man supposed to be the head of the household. So, hey, this didn't happen. And finally, be ye all one mind, having compassion towards, have compassion one of another, love as a brethren, be pitiful and courteous. Hey, she wasn't courteous. Hey, when the police came over there, she wasn't courteous. She was having a mental attack, mental situation.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
hey, it's a well-known fact that semen calms women down.
Yes.
You know, that's not
Because
a theory.
women psychologically really want sperm from a man.
God. It calms them down.
Yes.
You don't need no pills. All women need is some pipe, you know, some rod,
Right.
you know. But hey, that didn't happen. You got the scripture.
Yeah. And I might as well stop at the top all the way down. I'm on Isaiah 3.
Isaiah 3. Let me get there
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah, I was gonna really go to the point I had was in 4. 3 verses 4.
Go ahead, get to it.
Okay. Now, do you think I need to start at the top or just go to with the?
Let's see. No. Just go straight to the point.
Okay. Book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verses 4. And I will give children to be their princes, and babies shall, or is it bodies?
Babies. Yep.
Yeah, babies shall rule over them.
And that's one of the curses the Most High gave unto us, that our kids will be a burden unto us. And hey, she could have been in her right mind about her son, but she wasn't in her wrong mind with dealing with the police. You know, her son should be disciplined, but it should be a man in the house to discipline her.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, because even in our laws, the kids are supposed to go to the father.
And the people shall be oppressed, and everyone and another, and everyone his neighbor. The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, and the base against the honorable, this going on right now, man. Where kids raise up against they parents, their fathers. Matter of fact, the scriptures say women should have monsters. You know,
Bring forth
monsters. You know. In the Apocrypha. This is 2 Ezra 5:8. There shall be confusion also in many places, and fire shall be sent out again, and wild beasts shall change their places, and mischievous women shall bring forth monsters. Mm-hmm. So, that child could be doing all kind of shit that she wasn't able to contend to.
Man,
ain't no telling how old that child was, because when a man is not in that house, his daughter will be like a harlot. She'll start having sex before she even ready to be a parent.
Not only that, but you had that little boy rapping about killing his parents. Or something.
I want to kill my mom.
Yeah, that's wicked, man. He got to get put down, man.
I want to kill his father. He want to kill his grandma.
Yeah, he got to go.
Yeah, hey, man, that shit ain't fun.
No.
Funny. You talking about that's? My dog was telling me that was funny. I was like, that shit ain't funny.
No.
You know.
That little nigga got to get put to death. Saying that crap.
But a true order of women is supposed to be up under their men.
Yeah.
You know. Matter of fact, let me grab that. This is 1 Corinthians 1 and 11. But I would have you know that the head of every man is the Mashiach, and the head of every woman is the man, and the head of the Mashiach is Yahweh. And that's the natural order.
That's right.
You know? Hey, that's the natural order. A woman should be up under a man. A woman shouldn't be freely to gather abroad, according to the scriptures. You know? In fact, let me grab
Because a lot of these women, they don't know who their enemy is.
God. Hey, they love Esau. You know, but the true nature of an old woman that's in the house, this the nature that mother should have taught her. Your children, the mother is supposed to teach her daughter, you know, to love her man and her children, you know, and they supposed to do that from generation to generation, you know. This is Titus 2, and I'm gonna just start at 1. Nope, I'm gonna just get straight to the point. It's Titus 2 and 3. And an aged woman likewise, that ye be in behavior as becoming holiness, and not false accusers, not having too much wine, and teachers of good things. They're supposed to be teachers of good things.
Yeah.
And what are the good things? That they may teach young women to be sober, and to love their husbands and love their children, and to be discreet, chaste, and keepers at home, good and obedient to their own husbands, and that the word of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai and that the word of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai and be not blasphemed. You know, that's the natural order between a man and woman. And young man likewise exhort and be sober minded. Hey, we ain't supposed to be drunk walking around in drunkenness. You know, hey. When you out of control of yourself, when you trying to chill out and get your drink on, when you out of control, you can't control yourself, you in drunkenness. You know, you are not sober-minded. You know?
Because even that's an idol.
Yep, loving to get high. That could be a motherfucking, that's a vice on you, and that vice could even cost you your soul if you, when Esau shuts down all avenues of you getting your pleasures of this world only by RFID micro CHIP payments. Once it starts, they crash the dollar and you gotta put that thing in your hand, or they're gonna put you away in detention camps. If you decide to get that thing because you can't live life without your cigarettes, without your marijuana, without drinking, without getting high. A lot of you 2/3 is gonna take that thing. You know, take the MOTB. Man, the scriptures say a man and a woman should be sober minded. Not out of their minds, not high out of their minds, or having a mental breakdown. You know.
Yeah, out of precept.
Okay, what you got?
Choice.
That's it.
Okay. Book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verses 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. And what they doing every day, all the time. You know, talking about I don't need no man, I'm independent, and you know, and you know, following what Beyonce saying, but she going home to her man.
That hot girl summer shit. You know, and all them women that was them rappers, they all got men. From Beyonce to Cardi B. What's that other? The hot
man is one of the Migos.
What the city girls? All of them are dealing with men. But these stupid ass women can't see that they doing that shit just to get money. But at the end of the day, Hey, they got a man keeping them grounded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had another one too.
Go ahead, get it.
Uh, book of
Oh, Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, verses 16. I'll wait till you get there.
I am there.
Okay. Woe to thee, O land, when thy kings is a child,
Kind.
and thy princes eat in the morning.
Hey, man, your kids shouldn't be over you. Hey, I remember, I've been hearing a lot of shit talking about, your kids eat before your man,
Mm-hmm.
or you rather take care of your kids before your man.
Okay, yeah.
You know, that's out of order. That's not in order. You know, you supposed to take care of your man first, and then your kids. Hey, he's the provider of the house. Hey, he's supposed to be a provider of the household. Hey, he's supposed to be the protection of the household. But when shit go down, you go look for that nigga. You know, excuse me for calling brothers niggas, but hey, you go
That,
look
when he
for him.
says that, he talking about 2/3.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's what he talking about.
Yeah. When shit goes down and shit hit the fan, you go look for him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got that precept. Hold on. Book of Sirach, chapter 12, 10, and you can read on down. I'm gonna let you read that.
Oh, okay. Let me get it. Sirach 12 and 10.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you just read on down.
This is Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. And this is the problem with so-called you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you Israelites.
Right.
Hey, y'all trust in oppression. Hey, y'all trust these devils instead of trusting Yahweh Shem Yahushai more.
That's right.
You know, you supposed to put your trust, faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai and His Son, Yahushai.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you supposed to be able to trust your brother, another Israelite man.
Right.
You know, but the nature of things is right now, these women trust in the benefits that they could get from Esau.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they so used to condition of getting these benefits from Esau. I seen a story where they said a 12-year-old girl said that she want to have a children and 3 different baby daddies. And this is the environment that children are raised up in right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't hear about, they don't want husbands. They want baby daddies. Hey, they want to get money off of the friends of the court.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but though he humble himself and go crouching, take good heed and beware of him. So the white man come up to you and offer you all these damn benefits and things. Hey, you supposed to take good heed and beware of him. You supposed to be watching him.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, just because he give you a thing don't mean it's a good thing. You know? And thou shalt be unto him as thou wipe the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not altogether been wiped away. You go ahead and speak on that, brother.
God, and so you trust. First of all, you Negroes, you Latinos, and you Native Americans, and I'm talking about you 2/3. Y'all think the white man is just. Y'all think Jesus is a so-called white man.
God.
And y'all be going crazy too, and man, I'm talking about growing up, man, and I'm like, man, because my parents had that bullshit in the house, man.
God.
I'm like, what this devil doing in the house?
God. But hey, man, don't trust this nigga.
That's right.
You know, don't trust him. Even matter of fact, go over a couple of scriptures. Sirach 14 and 7. If he do it good, he do it unwillingly, and at the last end he shall declare his wickedness.
Mm-hmm.
And if he doeth good, if a so-called white man doeth good to you, he don't do it out of the kindness of his heart, man.
Yeah.
Especially these people that's in government, they don't do shit off the kindness of their heart.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they try to act like they do something to help the poor and man. Name something good that the so-called politician that did for good for the so-called Negro, or the so-called Latinos, or so-called Native Americans. Name something.
No, they're gonna tell
Name
you.
one thing
No,
good.
they're gonna tell you. They're gonna tell me. Well, he gave me a job. That's what they'll say.
No.
You know they'll say that. Them 2/3, man.
You know what's good about a job? Hey, if you get paid at the end of the day.
Right.
Hey, they hold your money off from you week to week or every 2 weeks. And I have one job, they pay you once a month.
Mm-hmm.
They give you all your wages in 1 month payment. You know? And the envious man that have a wicked eye, he turneth his face and despiseth men. And what men do the so-called white man despise the most? The so-called Negro.
That's right.
You know, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans, especially when they say they are that word they hate the most. When we say we are Hebrew Israelites, who we actually are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we ain't need no Kanye, we ain't need no Kendrick Lamar or Kyrie Irving to bring that up. We already knew this. Huh. Y'all just late catching on to it. What you got, brother?
I was trying to find the one in this book right here. You know, I know it's somewhere in here where it talks about your enemies won't be guilty. I know it's in here. Could you look for me right quick? I know it's in this book. Right quick. But yeah, hey, anybody trusting this devil, man, hey, they meant to get their judgment. You know? Because, like I said, I remember seeing a Cesare Borgia in the house, a picture of another Edomite, John F. Kennedy. I remember, like, my grandparents we had that picture up of John F. Kennedy. And what's that other one with the J? Martin Luther King, who was nothing but a false prophet anyway. Okay? All that marching and all that other stuff, that's not going to free us. And he was never out of there no damn way.
Hey. I can't find it.
Okay. Well, we're getting off of that because I ain't got no more.
I got one more because, for edification's sake, I did that one in Titus. God damn it. Slakia. Bear with me for a second. Did we do Micah 7 and 10?
I'm not I think we did go there, but you could go ahead just for education.
This is Micah 7 and 10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her. For which is said unto me, where is Yahweh thy power? My enemy shall behold her now when she is trodden down as the mire in the streets. She's being trodden out of that house as the mire in the street. After they killed her, they put her in a body bag, trodden her ass out. If she was up on her man, she would have been taken care of.
That's right.
Mama wouldn't have been in that house. Mama should have been over there with her man.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. With this place, they want to separate us. They motive is divide and conquer.
Mm-hmm.
When a man not in the household, they could easily get to them kids.
That's right.
Huh.
Yeah, we can go ahead and end it off that. We got enough edification.
That's it.
Okay, so with that, want to give honors, glories, and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, the honors, apostles, and elders, a great millstone, piece of Akim that's doing his work on the four corners of earth. All right, Ababa Ball, Kwampakian, Shalom.